sound came from that generator house, and the fire extended to the road, went down. There was a police vehicle parked right in front of this complex. That's the police vehicle in front of me. It affected the vehicle. 6 people have been taken to the hospital. There's a white man that has been confirmed dead. And just to confirm to you, this happened right in front of the Providence Bank, which is still under construction. This is the complex in front of me. The street is opposite Mikano's office, and just in front of this office, which is under construction, is Keystone Bank. So for now, according to an eyewitness that works very close to this building, he confirmed that one person has died, which is a white man, and 6 persons have been rushed to the hospital. And just so you know, the fire started from the generator house and extended to the road, which also affected this police vehicle in front of me. We are live here, and the fire has been quenched. This is the situation of things here in Victoria Island, Adeola Odeko Street. The fire service has gone, and also the eyewitness confirmed to us that not until like after 30 minutes before the fire service came to the scene. We cannot say why they took that long, but something we can say for sure is that of recent, the governor of Lagos State, Babajide Sanwo-Olu, confirmed that over 60 fire vehicles were released. So probably they were still kept somewhere, and that was why it took 30 minutes to come. But what I can say is that the good news is that the fire has been quenched. We'll try to see if we can get an eyewitness to speak with us. But as we speak, this is what is happening here. So this is the generator, and we can't gain access into the building. This is the street. So the condition here is already eased, and the fire has been quenched. 6 persons have been rushed to the hospital. Thank you so much for joining us. So I'll be giving you a closer look of what this place looks like, but we've been restricted from going close. This is the generator house that caught fire, and this was where the fire started, and it extended to the road down to that police vehicle. 1 person has been confirmed dead, and the person is a white man, while 6 persons have been rushed to the hospital. We're trying to see if we can get other people to talk to us, people that witnessed, that had the first-hand information about what happened. Hopefully they speak, but this is what is happening at the moment. Oga, I beg you to tell us what happened. They don't want to talk. So, and at the same time, no official from the building also want to speak with us, and we don't have any emergency person on ground to narrate what really happened. And we still can't confirm what caused the fire at the generator house, but the only thing we are sure of is that the fire started at that generator house right in front of this building, which seems to be under construction because the name is still covered. This is the police vehicle that circulated on social media. But fortunately, we had no police officials inside it. So hopefully we get other people to speak with us and give us first-hand information about what happened. But we are still live here to show you what is happening and to urge residents around this area not to panic. As you can see, vehicles have started going about their day-to-day activities. But what I can confirm is that one person has been reported dead and 6 persons have been rushed to the hospital, and this was the information we got from an eyewitness who chose to speak off the camera. But once we get any information, just make sure you turn on your post notification, followed by the second news update as we bring to you first-hand information as usual. My name is Adebimpe Olajiga, and this is still Punch newspaper, the most widely read newspaper in the country. Stay tuned. Thank you for joining. An eyewitness who is willing to speak with us about what happened here earlier today. This is still the 1st of November 2022, 1:35 p.m. reporting from Victoria Island at Adekunle Odekon.
Channels Plus.
All right, Punch. Yeah.
You ready?
Yes, please.
Yeah.
Please, can you introduce yourself first?
Okay, good afternoon. My name is Biola Ogunade, right here at the Olodeko via Elite Gabi, Victoria Island, Lagos.
Sorry, look at the camera.
Okay.
So could you just tell us what you witnessed? What did you see?
Okay, we were right over here this morning. I was having my breakfast on the other side of the road, and I heard the first explosion. So we tried to get closer to this.
Hold on.
I asked you
See
one or
one
two.
here. See one here. No, one did be one here.
I say one or two. You know,
Good to go.
oh, yeah, let's go.
Okay, my name is Biola Ogunade. I reside here on the Little Gabi via the Olodeko, and there was a very, very massive explosion here right at the Providios new assessment bank about to be commissioned in like 5 or 6 days from now. So the first explosion took place, and then we saw 2 guys flying out, a white man and a black man, flying out of the building, of the premises into the main road, and then we tried to get closer to them to be of assistance. But what we noticed was that there was a very, very typical fire eruption from inside. Those guys were drilling on top that the gas tanker. They were drilling on it before the explosion initially took place, which was very, very wrong. What I want to try to comment is there was another van here that belongs to the IRS, which is the Rapid Response Squad. They were not they were not at the crime scene on which they are saturated position. They were not there. I think they are the first people we could call upon before we initially want to reach to the authorities, but they were not at their position at the time the explosion took place. And then so there was a second explosion from within the premises again. So when I tried to get closer, I saw somebody burning completely. I saw a whole human being that was on flame from head to toes. And I was expecting people to get closer, be of assistance in any manner, but people were just using their phone cameras to take the view of that person, which was extremely very, very wrong. And I hold a very, very high condemnation to that. So along the line, we tried bringing that person from the main road We tried giving a first aid assistance from that geometric hospital right there on the other side of the road, and we were trying to resuscitate this person alongside, and there was a third explosion again, and that was on this car because the gas was flowing down this way until it touched it. I don't know, it's very, very funny. They called the police officer that was in charge of the ride. He was coming here on emergency, and when he got to the car, God saved him that he hadn't plowed into that car. He noticed that the key of the car was not in his pocket, and then he ran back. Immediately after he took off, the explosion sprang up on the car. So, so far, so good. Lagos State government did not attend to this. We just commissioned a new fire service at local government about 4 days ago, which belongs to which was commissioned after the name Oba Bagbola Oniru of the Lagos State Island, and it was just commissioned. I think those are just ceremonial. Those are just ceremonial fire service. I don't know, but as it is, Lagos State government did not really try this fire approach. A lot of things have been condemned, properties have been gone, lives lost. So, as it is so far. That's what's up.
Now we can see that the fire has been quenched, and now you're saying the Lagos State government did not try at all. How was the fire quenched?
Lagos State government did not put up the fire. We put up the fire here within the environment, and if they were here, we could say before them again. We put up the fire within here. We had fire extinguishers from different companies within the hood, so they had to come forward and try to push the fire behind, or else it comes further than the expectation, than normal accidental expectation that we had.
Did the fire service come here at all, and how long did it take them to get here?
The fire service were here, they were later. They came for the after party initially. That was the fire service.
All right, thank you. How many casualties can you confirm to us?
Instantly, I confirmed 2 dead, and then 1 trapped in central, while walking in central, the tanker and the generator body. 1 was trapped in it, and 2 dead instantly. They were gone, and we have other tools that were laying flat on the road. They were helpless. Nobody could approach them. But so far, I heard 1 of them has dropped dead again.
All right, can you confirm their race? Are they white or black Africans? Or?
They are black. The only white that was involved was the guy that, immediately the explosion took place, all his hand peeled off, and then he found safety first, like excusing the premises.
How were they rushed to the hospital? Sorry.
The guy went by himself.
Okay.
The other guy was, went with the ambulance to the hospital because he was almost like this.
All right, thank you so much, sir. I really appreciate it. Thank you so much. We are still here, and this is still Punch newspaper reporting live here in Victoria Island at Dekunle, or Deku precisely, and we just heard from an eyewitness who confirmed what happened to us. We've been hearing different stories, but people that are involved, people that work with this firm are here to speak with us. We can see few security personnel inside the building, and still yet they don't even want to talk to us. Talk less of even filming them. It has been a struggle standing here because they also don't want us to move close to the building. So that's what is happening here. The eyewitness that just spoke now said that they quenched the fire on their own. I mean, individually, from getting different fire extinguishers from different companies around within the vicinity. And it also confirmed to us that 2 people lost their lives, and the fire started from that generator house, which extended to this RRS vehicle right in front of me. Thank you so much for joining us. This is Adebimpe Olajiga reporting for Punch newspaper, and as you know, we bring you the first-hand information across the country. Don't forget to turn on your post notification for the second news update. Should in case there's any development, we'll bring it back here to you. Trust us to do that. Thank you so much for joining us. And this is for those within the vicinity. We can say that the fire has been quenched and you can go on with your day-to-day activities. As you can see, vehicles have started moving. I think the environment is now safe for people to go and come in to the streets. Just right in front of me, you can see vehicles are even moving past the company. So feel free to continue with your day-to-day activity.